basketball? The weather looks nice.
No, I can't. I have a really hard test tomorrow.
Which subject?
CS1231. I don't even know what's going on actually.
Oh, I got distinction for this subject last semester. Which topic are you weak at?
I'm not sure for most of it, but specifically Boolean algebra.
Oh, Boolean algebra?
Yeah.
I think if you apply kernel map, it will be a piece of cake.
Really? I was studying most of yesterday and I can't seem to get it. I can't even remember any of the formulas.
It's okay, I can teach you.
Alright.
The kernel map is also addressed as K-map. It is Maurice Carnot's refinement of Edward Wedge's wedge diagram, and it is a method to simplify Boolean algebra expressions. The kernel map reduces the need for extensive calculation by taking advantage of human beings' pattern recognition capability, hence permitting the rapid identification and elimination of race conditions. Okay, before we go to kernel map, what do you know about the Boolean algebra?
Now I remember that we learned that a Boolean variable takes on only two values, true, false, yes, no, or also known as 0, 1, and there are three fundamental Boolean operations, and, or, and not.
Do you know any rules about Boolean algebra?
Yeah, I know there are quite a few of them, but right now I can only remember that a plus a naught equals 1, and a plus a equals a.
Okay, that's good. For K-map, there are two forms of simplification. Each simplifies the Boolean algebra to the minimum number of variables. The sum of product Boolean expression and the product of sum Boolean algebra expression. The sum of product expression is a set of Boolean terms added together, each term being a multiplicative combination of Boolean variables. And the product of sum is the opposite. Starting from two-variable K-map, I'll show you how to transfer truth table to K-map. In two-variable K-map, X represents the row and Y represents the column. For each unit cell, it represents a unique combination of the truth values of X and Y. And we transfer all the unique combinations from the truth table, then we get the K-map. Okay, let's focus on the sum of product method as an illustration of the simplification process. We call it SOP. First, we draw a truth table according to the Boolean expression. Then, we draw the K-map for grouping purpose, which is another representation of truth table. From there, we can find the minterms of SOP. For SOP, we only group the truth value of 1, because 1 is the value we're concerned with. And there are 3 rules for grouping. The first one, group as many unit cells as possible. And the second one, every truth value of 1 must be covered at least once. And the third one, the number of unit cells being grouped can only be 2, 4, or 8. In this example, let's look at the first row. Assuming the truth values for the 2 units are both 1, so we group these 2 values together and we can see that the truth value now is independent of Y. This can be proven by the basic Boolean algebra operations. And below are all examples for 2-variable grouping. Do you understand?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's increase the number of variables. For the 4-variable K-map, and the 4-variable A, B, C, D are split into 2 groups, A, B, and C, D, with A, B representing the row and C, D the column. The representation of truth values across the row and column is fixed.
Oh, I know. Is it like 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and then 1, 1?
No. It should be like 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, and 1, 0.
Why?
Because according to Greek code, sequential variables in adjacent cells can only differ in 1 bit to reduce the likelihood of error, so we cannot have 0, 1 and 1, 0 together.
Alright, so can I group it in this way?
Oh yeah, I can. But there are more examples to be specified. The top and the bottom rows and the leftmost and rightmost columns can also be grouped together. Like this, since 0, 0 and 1, 0 also only differ in 1 bit. So, are you comfortable with the KMAT now?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay, let's do an exercise. Can you do the 3 variable KMAT for me?
Let me think. Based on what you told me about the 2 and 4 variable K-mats just now, I think 3 variable K-mats might be A in a row and B and C in a column, right?
Yeah.
Something like this. Is this correct?
That's great. Okay, let's consolidate our grouping techniques. Here are 2 more examples. Calculate.
Okay. This. Is the first one correct?
No. The first rule of grouping is that to group as many units as possible. So you should not group these 4. You should instead group all 8 units together. And here is an extra one. We need also to include that because the second rule said that every truth value of 1 should be covered at least once.
So group 8 of them together.
Yeah. Follow this.
All of this.
Yeah. So altogether 3 groups. So the second one, are going to go do it.
Like this.
No, this is wrong.
Oh, why?
You need to group as many unit cells as possible. And the rightmost and the leftmost units are also considered adjacent. So this one, and this one, and this one should be considered as one group. And this is good. You can split the sixth thing into 2 groups and you can consider this as one group. This is good.
Okay, so the 4 corner ones are considered as one group.
Yeah. Here. Okay, so where is the question that confused you just now?
This one.
Say, can you do it with the KMAT thing?
Okay, I'll try. Like this.
Let me see. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0. Oh yeah, that's correct. Why are we going to group it?
Okay, so there are the 4 elements at the corner, so it's just one group of all of them. Right?
Yeah, that's correct. It's just like the previous example.
Okay, so how do I simplify this?
For the column AB, that the truth value for 0 and 1 are taken for A, meaning that the truth value is independent of A. So it's just B. Because the truth value for these 2, 1 are 0. I mean the column headed. So it's B complement.
Okay.
So for CD, the same approach. The truth value for C, the 0 and 1 are taken, and the header for D are both 0, so it's D complement. Because it's within the same group, so it's B complement times D complement. So that's the final result. So has what I have taught you helped you understand Boolean algebra better?
Yeah, I think it's much easier to understand now. I think I'm ready for the test. Thanks for teaching me.
No problem.
So, how about just now earlier you mentioned POS. What's that all about?
For POS, you need to group 0 instead of 1. And you need to form all factors instead of n factors. And the rest of the rules are just the same. You can go back and research by yourself. So now, are you ready to play?
Okay, how about for more than 4 variables, such as 5 or 6 variables?
That's a little bit too complicated to handle through manual means, but you can use computer.
Okay. Anything else?
I think there is one more thing to consider is the don't care condition. But I don't think it's really difficult. I think you can research by yourself.
I need a break from all this math. Let's go play now.
Hi, Paddy. Will we join you?
Yeah.
Okay.
扣一个。
哦，是。